Hey Leo, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie. Today I'm going to be doing your weekly reading from the 10th to the 16th of June to see what's in store for you, what possible advice could be useful. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sharing this space with me. If it's your first time stumbling upon this video or stumbling upon my channel, I invite you to become a part of this tarot internet family. You can do so by clicking on the little golden tippy that's on this corner of the video. By clicking on there, you can also subscribe or use the regular button if you can't find the tippy. So let's see, Leos, what is in store for you for this week? I'm going to be pulling 8 tattoo tarot cards and 1 additional message from the Amenti Oracle, which was a gift from you guys, and I'm in love with it, so thank you so much. Let's see. Okay, and let's pull just 1 from the Amenti Oracle. This deck is so absolutely beautiful, you guys. Ooh, there you go. We're gonna check that out later at the end of the reading. Make sure to stay up till the end because the messages from this deck are beautiful. Okay, beginning the week with the 4 of Cups. Okay, guys, so there is a possibility this week to be so interested in fixing the things that could be going better that you might enter a state of taking things for granted, taking the things that are working for granted and not really being that connected to your gratitude. So it would be wonderful for you to, even before the week starts, create some kind of strategy of how you're going to be connected to your gratitude during this week, because gratitude is one of the most powerful forces to elevate your vibration, and it turns everything you already have into enough. And sometimes we just disconnect from this altogether. You know, we're trying to fix our problems, we're trying to fix something, and we completely forget all of the beautiful things that we once prayed for that we already have. So let's begin by adjusting that perspective if possible. And you're very quickly going to realize that the things that you're trying to fix are quite tiny in comparison to all the beautiful things that you already have. Things that might have become very comfortable for you, that may seem or feel like just the normal. But the truth is, there's a lot of people who would live and die for your normal. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people who would, you know, pray for your worst day because their circumstances are just way more difficult than yours in general. So let's be grateful about that. Let's be grateful about that this week, about the connections that you have, about the home that you have, the material well-being, everything that is in your life already. With the Hangman here, you can very easily get lost within the fogginess of the energies of this week. So it's very easy to feel like you're suspended, like you're upside down, like you don't know if you should be doing something, if you should be actively, you know, engaging, or just kind of like contemplating and allowing things to unfold. You may find yourself kind of like in an in-between this week. Let me see what else is coming up too. Get some context. We got the 10 of Wands. Got the King of Swords. We got the Justice. And we got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so it seems to me like you have been spending a lot of time pushing yourself, Leo. Working hard towards your goals, doing the work, doing everything you have to do, attending to your responsibilities, to your commitments, maybe to others' expectations. You have been taking care of a lot of things, and you may have encountered a space in which you felt overburdened here with the 10 of Wands. And I feel like this would be an amazing week for you to release that and for you to gain some clarity on what's just and fair for you. Are you taking on responsibilities that you're not supposed to be taking on? Are you taking on responsibilities that belong to another person because you're trying to be nice, or you're trying to make their life easier? This is the week to evaluate what really needs to be in your plate, what is truly your responsibility, and stick to only the things that it's your real responsibility to attend to. Everything that's kind of like fat, you can trim. You know what I mean? Like everything that is extra, this would be a great week for you to kind of like get that sword and cut through it, for you to only remain with your very clear and very few responsibilities to take care of. That way, not only you're gonna stop feeling so burdened, you're also going to be way more clear on a mental space, and you're also going to be very much it's like you're gonna be able to access that gratitude that much easier. Because of course, if you're super busy and overburdened and tired and drained, it's hard to feel grateful. Even if things are going amazing, your physical body is not in a state in which it's so receptive to gratitude. So it will be wonderful for you guys to evaluate what is really fair, stand up for yourself, in authority over your own life. You know, use your intuition, use your mind, your logic, your emotions. Use every resource you have at your disposal to communicate to others in a very objective and clear way that there's some things that you shouldn't be doing that you have been doing. Or simply that you're not going to take care of that anymore. You know what I mean? Place your boundaries very well, very clearly, and that is going to give you a lot of peace of mind, and that's actually going to create a wonderful bridge of communication with the people that you have around you. Some of you guys are dealing with a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. It's particularly important, to bring this clarity onto them, so you can truly get into common ground and have that clarity for you and for them. Like, you need to express yourself in such an authentic, objective way that you tell the other person what you want, what you desire, what your dreams are, what you are gonna tolerate, what you're not gonna tolerate, what is negotiable, what is not. You know what I mean? All the cards on the table, literally. Okay, so let's see what is the advice from the Amenti Oracle real quick before we go. I honor animals with reverence. And we have the cat, the snake, and the hummingbird. So the snake is a very healing energy. The snake is medicine, beauty, purification, transformation, and healing. The snake sheds off its skin, leaving behind a version of itself that is no longer serving. The hummingbird is associated as the archetype of shamanic traditions that represent loved ones that have passed away. It represents joy, bliss, happiness, and it has a lot of like peculiarities or like interesting aspects to it. The hummingbird is tiny, super tiny, but it actually does like how do you say that? I guess long journeys, like from North America to South America, or like, you know, continental journeys. Even though it's so small and its wings are so tiny, it actually has a lot of endurance and a lot of ability that you would expect from a big bird. You know what I mean? The hummingbird is also the archetype that teaches us that we can be headed in a certain direction at full velocity, and it is okay to just stop, dry and cold right there, and evaluate if that direction is the one that serves you. Because the hummingbird can go incredibly fast. He can fly upward, downward, upside down, you know, sideways. You know, he can be still in the same place and still remain flying. You know what I mean? So it's interesting. And the cat, of course, is a very spiritual force. It is spiritually known for their protection, their psychic protection, their clearing properties. As far as like keeping a cat at home is basically an assurance for every little witch out there to be protected. And so I honor animals with reverence is your message. How does this apply for you guys? Please comment to me below. I would love to hear about that. Know that this month I am actually offering the Shamanic Journey series, which is very, very aligned with this particular card. You can check out that on the description box below. It is basically a course that I have created to teach you how to basically connect to the animal medicine within each animal and create a connection with the universe at large, in which you can communicate with the universe and your higher self through the animals that you see in your environment. So there's classes and there's meditations, and the ultimate goal is for you to access higher levels of self-love within you through all of this knowledge. So you can check that out below in the description box. It's called Shamanic Journey Series Animal Medicine. You can check that out. It's on offer this month. And I guess that's what I have for you guys. I hope that this week is wonderful. I hope that this resonated with you. Please let me know below how the animal message applies for you. Sending much love your way. Bye.